saying goodbye to a longtime member of the CBS2 family. Political reporter Dave Bryan is retiring today.
Well, Dave has been a reporter for 40 years, the last 25 with us. And Dave and I sat down the other day to look back at his remarkable career. There were a lot of great memories, laughs, and yeah, there were some tears. 1970, and the Jackson 5 topped the pop charts on the radio. And on Washington, D.C.'s top 40 radio station, 21-year-old Dave Bryan read the news headlines at the top of the hour, his first job in broadcast journalism. But he only lasted 2 months. And then you got fired.
I got fired off the air. I was so nervous I couldn't speak with breathing, so I was talking like this.
Dave rebounded quickly, becoming a radio reporter in Baltimore, working the streets. 5 years later, Baltimore's top TV station hired Dave. That's Dave in the back, on the left, the very first night he was ever on TV.
Jerry, my report tonight involves money that comes out of your pocket and mine.
And you looked really, really young because you were really, really young. And you had a lot of hair.
Yeah. Well, all I can say, Pat, is this is all I have left after 40 years in our business.
Dave started at WJZ the same year a 22-year-old woman named Oprah Winfrey did.
How did the VA catch on to what you were doing?
Dave did investigations for 6 years, uncovering scammers.
Are you aware of a federal investigation?
And asking tough questions.
Have you or has any official connected with the school done anything improper?
You were an investigative reporter before we even heard of David Goldstein.
David was a young child at this point.
In 1982, California called. Dave moved to San Francisco, spending the next 8 years at KPIX, CBS San Francisco, covering everything from serial killers to immigration raids to heat waves.
The reason I'm glistening is because I ran the tape back.
Dave was drenched in sweat the day of the deadly 1989 Bay Area earthquake.
And I ran back to the station and literally ran into the studio and put it on the air. I think I was still out of breath, you know.
Where did that come from? You thought, I'm a reporter, and I've got to get this stuff back to the station.
One of the reasons I got in the business was I want to be where the action is.
The city is under martial law. The fear, the arrests, the repression.
In 1989, KPIX sent Dave to Beijing to cover the Tiananmen Square protests. Students risked their lives to demand democratic reforms from the hardline communist government. What was that experience like?
It was pretty scary. It really was. This is one of those things like, what am I getting myself into? This was a bad time for China, and when things go bad, that's how they reacted. And it was very scary. It was scary to watch and be part of.
Dave's reporting helped fuel a passion that would guide Dave's career for the next 25 years, covering politics.
Good morning, Governor. If the race is as close as a four-corner slugfest...
And ever since 1994, when Dave joined KCAL 9, that's what he's done full-time.
Brimming with confidence, Texas Governor George W. Bush...
Covering presidents, governors, senators, mayors, council members, the people and policies that impact the quality of our life in our country, our state, and our local communities.
Why did you reduce the sentence for Esteban Nunez?
Keeping people of power accountable, regardless of how big and powerful some of them were.
Don't ask me the same question, okay, because otherwise you're boring the hell out of me.
Like this encounter with former Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger, who on his last day in office commuted a long prison sentence for a friend's son.
I mean, I think a lot of people want to know.
Okay, good.
Why did you reduce the sentence for Esteban Nunez?
We're going to call it Governator versus Dave.
This is the Terminator. I'm like this little tiny guy.
Appreciate it. That was a snoring sound made by Schwarzenegger in response to my question, demonstrating that he was bored.
I'm the smallest guy in the room. I'm charging after the Terminator?
Or the time Dave flew to Hawaii to surprise the top lawmakers in the state at a controversial conference featuring nonstop Mai Tais and golf at a 5-star resort, all paid for by lobbyists. Well, Speaker John Perez,
He wasn't expecting to see you.
The blood just ran right out of his face. My God, he was shocked.
Yes, he was.
And I understood that he ran to his room, packed all of his stuff up, and got the heck out of there.
You've met so many people. Do they really work for us, or are they in it for themselves?
Some of them are really hardworking and really have the best of intentions. And some are not. One of the things I learned, it's not about the political view, it's about the kind of person they are.
Dave lives and breathes politics, but he's always been up for any big story. In 2003, the Iraq War broke out.
A sign of a country that in many respects is in shambles.
Dave went to the front lines with U.S. troops.
Black smoke from the oil fires still streaked the sky. This was not the kind of convention New Orleans had in mind.
And in 2005, he spent weeks in Louisiana covering Katrina, a devastating hurricane and flood. Dave's work, the intelligence, fairness, and clarity he brings to complex and critically important stories, has earned him a lot of respect. 43 years in broadcast journalism, the last 25 with CBS2 and KCAL 9. Tonight is a goodbye to television only, but for all of us here, it's not goodbye to Dave.
Part of it is because of all the pressure of just hammering things out every day, like that. And I think it really brings us closer. And I just feel like, that this is my family here. It really is. And that's the thing I will miss the most.
Love you, Dave.
Thank you, Pat.
I really do.
Thank you. Likewise.
And you two really have worked a long time together. So I'm going to let you have this moment, but before you do, let me just say that Dave has the respect of his competitors as well. I was one, working at another television station, and I remember seeing Dave many times, and I would say to my photographer, "Do you see where Dave Bryan went? We got to go there." I would follow. I would
know where
follow
to go.
him. Respect.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you.
Respect.
Really appreciate it.
Now,
That
Pat.
means so much.
Before I make a blubbering, but it is coming from the heart. You're much more than my coworker. You have been my friend for
That's
a
right.
quarter of a century, and that's a long time.
But we'll still be friends.
We're still going to do a round table. That's for sure.
Yeah.
What are your plans?
You don't get out that easy. We're
No
still
way.
friends.
No way. What plans do you have?
Pat, I'm going to do some. I'm learning how to play the drums. My dad was a drummer.
He did say
love
that.
My dad was a drummer. My uncle was a drummer. My nephew's a drummer now. I want to find out what this is all about. This drumming stuff. You know. I'm going to travel.
I know you want to do that.
I'm going to go horseback riding, which I love to do.
Oh.
I'm going to ride my bike along the beach, in Marina del Rey, and I'm just going
to be on the sailboat.
And I'm going to sleep in.
That's the best thing. Well, you know what? We got one more thing to do, but I'm going to help you open this.
Oh, thank you.
Had a little something made for you, Dave, that will always. You should remember us from this, but this is always going to stick in my mind. So I want you to have a shot.
Wow.
That's it.
Look at him show everybody.
Yeah. It's the Dave Bryan Checka Award.
A crystal microphone.
Because that's where you always your
That's
mic
what I always. They
checks
say,
are-
give us a mic check. A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Checka. Chicka. Chicka.
This
Got-
happens
He just did it.
every day, folks.
That's it.
Every day.
Every day. Yeah.
Well, I hope you remember.
Some
when
people will
you
be
did
really
that.
glad I'm gone because they're so sick of hearing it.
No, they're not. No, they're not,
by a long
Dave.
shot.
We love you so very much.
Thank you.
We have a suggestion for you, though.
Okay.
Before
Yeah,
you
I
do all
need-
that
I
drum
need some
playing and
suggestions.
sailing and riding a bike,
Yeah.
we think we don't want you to get out of politics. We think you should run for president.
Number 24.
Look,
Never
you
takes
got
that.
our vote.
There it is.
20